could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Welcome into the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post. Here are your hosts, Executive Director John Goodwin and Athletic Director Michael Hunter. The Malone Radio Show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We're back. Malone Radio Show. I think I had myself up too loud. Let me turn myself down a little bit.
Me both.
How y'all doing tonight?
We came in hot.
We did come in hot.
Like a firecracker.
Real hot. Will Smith, Marty Ma. we got a great show tonight. Look,
we hot as a $2 pistol.
Hot. Hot. That's hot.
Those never get old.
That is hot.
Yeah, buddy.
Man,
we're back another
up
Wednesday night.
Before July 4th. You know, the fireworks and everything kick off. We've already had some fireworks.
They kicking.
They
kicking like karate.
We've already started.
In here, though.
Let's get it going with our mission. You know, every time we get started, you know, we have to kick it off with our mission and vision. Vision is to create unity and prosperity throughout Lincoln while honoring our African-American heritage. Our mission is to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln.
How do we do it?
We do it with a holistic program that we have from preschool to out of school program. Listen, let me say this. I got a lot of stuff I need to say, you know, and we got a special guest today. We got a special guest. We got a special guest tonight, man.
Harrison, what's happening?
Doing good. Got my force plans going.
Harrison over here on the 1s and 2s, but on the 3s and 9s.
Harrison making plans, scheduling dates.
Yeah, Harrison booking flights.
You got to go ahead and knock it in. I hear you, Harrison.
Yeah.
Listen, let me just give some shots out real quick before we get going. Ishma and Josh did a skate event.
Oh yeah, that was popping.
And it was over 1,000 people at the park skating.
Man,
that lets us know that we need to find something.
We need a skate ring.
We need something bad.
I'm trying to tell you, bro, we need a skate ring.
It's getting bigger every year. They did an awesome job. It was a great turnout. It was the free food, the skates. Everybody had a good time. Water park, Trago Park.
That's why they for food. Never mind.
Everything. Food. The food always brings some people out, don't it?
Oh yeah.
Food.
Always brings some people out. Also want to get shots out again to Darius Luff. He went down
did his thing
and represented in Oregon. Although the results was not what he wanted and what we wanted, he showed out still. He still showed out, have a lot in the tank, have a lot to prove. Yes. So we're looking to hear from him and to see him here in the near future.
It just get better and better.
Big congrats to Darius and his family and all the support there. There was a great event down there. They were a little late turning it on, so we had to go inside Longwell's. But we definitely, it was a great turnout, great time.
Good.
Just wish for better results, but I know he's going to work hard and come back at it. So very excited about that. And you know, let me just get this out now, Harrison. And I know our special guest Dion is going to pipe in on this, but let's for the first maybe 5 minutes, seeming that we among some Laker fans, let's talk about this 55th draft pick just real quick.
Oh man,
Hey, Michael, you're a Lakers fan too?
I used to be.
Why is he use LeBron?
And okay, I'll say this. I like LeBron off the court. LeBron, I like what he do for the community. I like how what he represents. But on the court, LeBron, I'm not feeling.
What's wrong?
Not feeling him.
What's wrong with him on the court though?
I mean, he's look, everybody. Okay, everybody want to talk about the GOAT issue. All that kind of stuff. I mean, he's not the GOAT to me. I mean,
that's fair. It's Jordan. I'm with you there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I just my thing.
Don't get me started.
I mean, I'm just saying, like I think people forgot about Kobe. I think because it's like when they talk about it, he ain't even in the mix.
Well, they might as well throw Bill Russell on there too. Then that's the problem when you talk about generation.
And it all depends on true generation and how and what you defined in, or what defines the GOAT. Is it rings? Is it killer instinct?
The question is who, if I had to give it to somebody to take the last shot for me to win a championship, who am I giving it to?
I'm giving it to Kobe or Jordan. Easy. That brings the GOAT to the end.
Dion.
All right. So when we talk about you talking to a diehard Laker fan,
I am too.
Born and raised in Los Angeles. So how you guys breed Huskers? In Los Angeles, that's how I breed the Lakers. All right. So if anybody know me, you know that anything that come out of my mouth, Lakers. Now, when you guys talking about GOAT, to me, and I'm not being biased, maybe biased, but I'm not being biased. The GOAT, you have to look at Irvin Magic Johnson.
True.
You got to see.
You got to.
And the impact that he had on the game.
But even Magic said,
Magic being humble. Magic also said Kobe was the greatest Laker. And I know you're about to go. You're about to say Jordan is the greatest. Magic just been humble. Just think about it. Imagine 13 years career. All right. Went to the finals 10 times on the 13-year career. And if we talk about a 13-year career, we talk about 2 of them when he came back.
True.
True. He have 5 titles, 4 losses. So is when you're talking about making the impact, he made his his teammates better. I look at it from myself. I say, okay, if I was a basketball player, who would I rather play with?
Right.
Would I rather play with somebody who's going to make me better? Because if you look at Magic all around teammates, he made all those guys better. Not only made all those guys better, a number of them guys made All-Star game,
All-Pro.
But you look at Jordan, yes, he dominated in the stat. If you talk about stat wise, I get at the LeBron, maybe because of longevity. True. But the fear, I get at the Jordan. If I had to,
he didn't make Pippen better.
I think Pippen, not on offense. Pippen did.
Come on now, Dion.
What Pippen did. hear me out. What Pippen did for Jordan was defensive. If you look at defensively, it was Pippen. When Jordan won the first title, who was against Magic, and who picked up Magic from half court or from
Pippen?
It was Pippen.
Pippen didn't come out like that though. Pippen was having migraines. We got to understand that Pippen was soft, and MJ got up in New York's face. He got up in Detroit's face, and made Pippen who he now. They sharpened each other. Now, would I say Jordan was a better defender than Pippen? I'm not going to say that.
But he's a 6-time defensive player of the year.
Pippen was locking up folks. Pippen would lock up LeBron in his prime.
Exactly.
I'm being dead serious with that.
I agree.
I agree. But it was Kobe who studied Pippen as far as his defense footwork. So Kobe was a student of the game.
Of the game. That's what I'm saying.
He
So
went to
that's
the-
why people forget Kobe.
You can't forget about Kobe.
Nobody's
Now, is
mentioning
Kobe-
him
Is Kobe the greatest Laker? I can't say that. Magic, look, 6'9", point guard.
Revolutionized the game.
Dancing with the ball.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
Revolutionized the
hard.
game.
I agree.
He
I agree.
dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun. Every time that came on, they would show Magic.
show Magic.
Right.
Like Magic is, I would say, the best point guard that we have seen that can see the floor, that can pat. I mean, he played the position. I mean, came in and played center. I get that, but when it comes down to killer
Instinct.
And-
Killer instinct.
who I want with the ball, like even when they did the Dream Team, Mike stood out. They knew that last shot, Mike getting the ball
Because Mike was in his more of his prime than any one of those guys. All those guys was on a decline.
So put them all on their prime. Who put them all on their prime?
You put them all in their prime. To me, again, I'm sound biased because Magic can score. You mentioned Magic rookie year when he had to play center.
Yeah.
Did you know in that final series he averaged almost 40 points a game because he had to score because Kareem went out. So when Magic have to score, he can score. He was just like LeBron. Well, LeBron was like him back then
Now,
because
this is what the young people are saying now. This generation, these Bronnies, the James fans, right? They saying, "Oh, the talent was weak.
When?
Oh, the talent was
When?
terrible."
No, what they trying to say?
compared to
What
it
they
is
trying
right
to
now.
say? They trying to say because they had illegal defense back in the day.
right
that
that
the backcourt,
Shaq
the back,
changed that.
yeah, the backcourt because like the offside wing couldn't sag. They couldn't come into the because they're called illegal defense. But my
Right.
thing is this: I honestly feel like if LeBron played back in the day, he wouldn't have made it.
Would he beat the Pistons? Would he get out of that series at all?
No, sir.
See,
No,
this
sir.
is what people fail to realize
No,
about
sir.
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan played how many years he played in it? Like 15 years, right?
Yeah, something like
But
that.
it took him
It took him some
Mhm.
years
it
off.
took him almost 10 years just to get there. I mean,
No.
well, just get
He
to the
came
finals.
in. He came in at 84, and he won his first one in what 90, 91,
92.
91.
Well,
But they won.
the Lakers.
They won 91, 92, 93.
Well, think of what?
Let's
do the math.
He went on a gambling spree in 94, 95. Came back 96, 97, and 98.
It took Jordan.
Sometime I dream that he is me.
But think about it.
So we
Those
looking at what?
teams-
We looking at what? 84 to 91.
Name me besides Magic, his first
Okay.
championship. Name me a champion that he beat in the championship.
That
Jordan.
Jordan beat a champion.
Jordan never beat a champion.
That's because they couldn't beat him.
No, but they never were champion. Magic beat champions. Magic beat the people that was sweeping Jordan in the first round. Isaiah, the Birds, and vice versa. They would beat Magic
Who
as
did,
well.
Well,
who did they have
true.
though? Come on, man.
But they was literally beating.
Bird's
Jordan.
team was stacked.
I'm just
up.
saying, but it doesn't matter. I mean,
The
hey,
Pistons was. Come on, man.
Magic came in as a rookie and beat Dr. J in the finals.
Who did Magic have?
But you got to remember, everybody want to go there. But
Who
you
did-
got to remember, the
who did-
year before that,
Who did Magic have?
how did the Lakers get the number one pick? You don't get the number one pick
If you good,
if you're good.
But who did Magic have?
We had Kareem, but what Kareem do the year?
Who else was
And
on
he
that
had
team?
Norm Nixon.
he had Kareem, Norm Nixon.
Was Worthy
Cooper.
on
No,
there?
Worthy wasn't drafted.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Worthy wasn't there.
Cooper
yet.
was there, wasn't he?
Yeah, Cooper.
He had
Lou,
Cooper.
Byron Scott
Cooper
wasn't
was
there.
defense. Cooper was defense though. Like
Jamal Wilkes.
You had Jamal Wilkes. You had those guys.
I'm not discrediting what Magic did. Like Magic to me is in that top.
I just
five.
don't
You gotta
think.
put him
I
in the
just
top
don't
five.
think LeBron to go.
I just don't. I have a problem. I just don't like when people talk about the GOAT. I like how they mention Kobe, but they
Right.
always talk about Jordan and
And
LeBron.
And they
Then
forget
every
about
once in a while,
everybody else. They kind
you
of
may
forget
hear
about
Kobe,
everybody else.
You may hear by Wilt. I think not Wilt.
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll hear that because of the ring, but
Yep.
it's
So
like,
I mean, because if
what
you think
Magic?
if you think about the rings, you got to put James Ward.
Robert Horry.
Robert Horry up there.
But they talking about superstars, somebody that led the team.
Bill Russell won 8 straight.
But
I mean, it's more than
how
that.
many
It's an
teams?
11.
Yeah,
He got
He had
11.
11. Yeah,
But he won 8 straight.
But how many teams was in the NBA at that time?
I mean,
That's what it's not to knock against them.
that's
hard,
true
That's
too.
hard
You
to
know,
do.
how many-
That's hard to do. Winning championships
Regardless,
is hard
I'm
to do.
with you, John. It doesn't matter. And
Yeah.
But
Right.
you went on. See, I like how the Laker fans go away from the question
Oh,
because we were talking about Bronny. Like,
Yeah, but
we
that's,
talk-
no, and that's what I said.
I want to know though. I want to know because everything you said was valid, and I have no argument with that because Magic is top 5 on my list
hands down,
of being one of the greatest
hands
of all
down.
time. Top 5. Magic Johnson, 6'9", can throw. I mean, he was legitimately the best. He is the best point guard, I would have to say. Can't forget about Zeke too.
I like
from the
Isaiah.
West Side. From Chicago. I mean, you can't forget about Isaiah Thomas. But we have some more point guards here that have transformed this game. But when we get to Bronny,
which one?
What the junior?
Okay, let's go there.
Let's go there.
The 55th pick.
The 55th pick.
Okay.
Let's go there. Like, what is your thoughts on that? Because everybody have their own thought. Everybody treads lightly on it because they don't want to discredit the fact that
he's LeBron James' son,
and he's doing it. You know, it's his own son, a black male who is. So what are y'all takes on that?
All right, Nimby, can I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why is the issue all of a sudden when LeBron is doing that for his son? Why wasn't, when you look at ownership, I mean, you see that, from owners to executive.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Bill Belichick, that chain when he had all his kids. So it's an issue when LeBron now, if LeBron had the platform, if we all had the platform to give that advantage to our kid, and we see our kid working hard,
we'll do it.
Because I go back to Shaq, because Shaq said, I would never give my kids nothing they're not working hard.
Right.
And regardless of
no
what
degrees,
people say,
no cheese.
Right. What he said. And regardless of what we think about LeBron, and because you mentioned it early off the field or off the court, LeBron is
he's a 100% stand-up.
Right. Now, if Bronny would have went first round, and then I would have been like, wait up.
Yeah.
But the 55th pick is this. Oh, well, he took a draft from somebody. Well, there's other NBA teams.
Right.
They can pick him up regardless.
Right.
So if he can lay that platform out for his son, why not? I know if I can, and if my son not putting in that work,
right,
then I probably discredit that.
I think people going off of his stats because he would. That's the only. This is the only thing I said was when it came to that pick or him going to the league. The only thing I said was for him personally, if he would have stayed another year, I think he would have been ready. I'm not saying he shouldn't be in the league. I'm not saying that at all. But I think if he would have stayed a year, if he would have stayed in school one more year, got that up underneath his belt, and then came back and then got drafted, I think. But then again, if your ultimate goal and your dream is to play with your dad, and if this is your opportunity, then take it.
But what a lot of people forget about Bronny is, you gotta remember, he was a McDonald's All-American, which means he was a top 15 player in the country.
Yep.
Before he had that health issue.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, had he not had that health issue, I mean, they was saying he was the first round draft pick.
Right.
But it's that health issue. You don't become a McDonald's All-American because your father is.
I forgot about the health issue.
Right.
Yeah, I did. I forgot about the health issue.
That they don't, LeBron is his dad, but they don't give you that McDonald's All-American because who your dad is. Now, he probably got drafted 55th because who his dad is.
Right.
I'm not going to, go there. But at the same time, the guy was one of the top 15 players. How many kids that play basketball in this country and you don't want the top 15?
That's true. That's true.
In the country.
That's true.
So the potential is there.
Yeah, hands down, the potential is there. Yeah,
that's why they gave him that 4-year contract. I think he signed it today.
But I guess we're so used to the Garnetts that's coming out of high school, the Kobe's that's coming out of high school, that's getting in the game, killing it, and they stats prove that they can play in the game.
Right.
And it's like his stats wasn't sufficient enough.
Right. No,
I'm
we
gonna
all
say,
know because his father. I'm not saying that.
No, and that's all I'm saying is but like you said though, I completely spaced off the health issue because before that health issue, he was climbing. He was on a way to. I mean, like you said, he was projected to be the first round draft pick out of the NBA out of the NBA draft.
And I'm not a big LeBron fan.
Me either. I'm
a Laker fan. I'm not a LeBron fan.
I'm not a big LeBron
too.
fan. I'm a Jordan. I mean, I'm rad with MJ all day. But I will say this: you know, I will go on air and publicly say on ESPN and 93.7 The Ticket and whatever platform that if LeBron decide to give to the Malone Center, I'm calling him the GOAT.
There you go.
Hey.
There you go. I agree. The GOAT.
So LeBron, if you're out there listening, understand that you know, our relationship can go deeper.
Hey.
I love the fact, and I said all that to say this because I love the fact that he gave his son an opportunity.
Right.
Yeah, no, I hands down.
He paved the way for his son to have an opportunity.
Right.
And that's really what we're doing.
Right.
And it may not be our own kids, but our kids too, but even kids that are not ours. We're trying to pave the way to give them opportunities. We're talking to those that are coaching basketball right now with youth basketball, like the Keishans and the Stanfords and all these other organizations out here that are in football, giving them opportunities like the Panthers, and you get these opportunities for them to get that opportunity. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
JT is another one. I mean, who was taking young people. Who's the one that was in Omaha? Yano was another one.
One of my former teammates, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to Yano.
Rest in heaven. Rest in peace,
I mean,
man.
his legacy is going to be happening through the young people that he impacted.
Right. Let me tell you, to stay on topic of the Yano real quick. Let me tell you, me and TA, we goes to his.
Let him know who TA is, man.
Me and Tommy Armstrong. We go to Yano's services, right? And when I tell you, okay, so the church was a grocery store behind the church. When I tell you that the church parking lot was full, the grocery store parking lot was full, and when you got into the church, it was like, I mean, literally just standing room only. And it was just like, you could feel Yano. You know what I'm saying? You can feel, because Yano brought that energy to people, to his players, to, you know, his friends. He brought that positive energy to where it was like, you can do anything that you put your mind to, kind of like, you know, and it was just like, you could feel that, you can feel it in there. And the crazy thing about it is, the day after he passed, little Yano, guess where he was? On the field. Little Yano hasn't missed a beat. Now, I understand that, you know, night times might be hard, but in the public eye, Lil Yano ain't missed a beat.
Mm-hmm.
He on that field.
But that's what his dad wanted.
Absolutely. And the community is not going to allow nothing less. Because like for instance, we have our third annual wide receiver camp coming up next weekend. We bring Coach Dub back along with a lot of NFL players. Will be up in Omaha. So if you guys haven't register.
How do they register?
You can go to NebraskaElite.com and register for that camp. But Lil Yano is already taken care of for that camp. You know, so the community is not going to allow Lil Yano to fail. They're not going to allow his family to fail. You know, he done so much for the community, and now you are actually seeing what it means by, you know, the 360. You know, when the community is now returning the favors that was given to them, you know, all those years. Right. So I mean, it's a beautiful thing to see, you know. So, but
impact is a great feeling.
Absolutely.
You know, people, it wasn't a building that he had, it was touching people's lives. And I watched a video of those young men and some young ladies who actually had impact. He actually impacted at the school or on the field or wherever. And it was amazing. I mean, and he would go with them for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
And that would be in someone else as they're teaching or as they're coaching or playing. they're going to do the same thing for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So that's legacy. That is going to continually to happen. And big shouts out to Yano and his family. Definitely our condolences, and
Absolutely.
and we're just hoping for the best for his son. We will be right back on 93.7 The Ticket after these messages.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Community means something different to everyone. But for me, it means cheering on those around you during the good times and helping them out during the tough times. I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I've been blessed with the support of my friends, family, coaches, and community throughout my life. When looking for a bank to call home, it was easy to choose Midwest Bank. I never feel like just another customer, and they're proud to support their communities. They love what they do, and it shows. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of liberty for those accused and the pursuit of justice for those injured. Liberty Law Group's relentless trial attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. Navigating the legal system can be stressful, overwhelming, and full of uncertainty. Liberty Law Group is here to do the heavy lifting for you. We believe in treating every client with respect and understanding. When you're in need of legal assistance, trust Liberty Law Group to fight for you. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Hey guys, it's Bill Bush. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty has opened a new location in Pender, Nebraska, in addition to their office in Lincoln. The real estate world can be confusing, so why wouldn't you want an expert helping you every step of the way? If you're looking to buy or sell farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa, give Ethan Sorensen a call today at 402-380-0432 or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty with locations in Lincoln and now Pender, Nebraska.
Ironhide Construction is a Nebraska-based general contracting and steel construction firm. Their expert team is experienced in building innovative construction solutions across several industries. While they were previously known for their extensive experience in steel erection and metal buildings, they've continued to evolve over the last several years into a full-service general contracting firm. They take pride in their commitment to quality, cutting-edge technology, and having a passion for what they do. For more information about their services or to discuss an upcoming project, visit www.ironhideconstruction.com or call 402-420-4961.
Want to contribute to medical advancements and get paid for your time? Join a clinical trial at Velocity Clinical Research. Participants can receive compensation, access medicines in development, and get study-related care at no cost. No health insurance is needed to join. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. Help shape the future of medicine. Visit velocitytrials.com.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Now back to the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We're back. Listen,
We're back.
The conversations we having on these breaks. I don't know how long those commercials. What are y'all listening to out there on the commercial?
Man, me. They reminiscing. What he sound like?
Oh, that's what it
is. You know I got to do it all the time. Big shout out to Mama Tula, big sis Deshaun. Deshaun FaceTimed us, y'all. She want us to mention what about LeBron's other son,
Bryce,
the younger one.
Yeah, the younger one. She said he's the one that should have been in the NBA.
Well, and what we're hearing is that he's better than both of them.
Yeah.
Or he could be better than LeBron.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like he is legitimately like
he's fluid with that size. That's what makes him scary. Kind of the same way, like obviously not Victor. Victor's freakishly tall, but when you see somebody that big and that fluid, it's a little scary.
Now, what size is he? What size is he?
I want to say he's 6'7", right?
What I used to say.
About 6.
But I won't go that far and say he was better than LeBron when LeBron was coming. Like when LeBron was in high school, I mean,
it was ridiculous.
It was a circuit.
Yeah, he has a better jump shot though. LeBron didn't have no.
Yeah, LeBron had no.
True.
But LeBron had.
He shoot kind of like me though, because like when I was
Mickle.
Look, when y'all when you look at me like that, bro.
Because I need to see the evidence.
I'm trying to tell you, they call me. I was freakish too. You know what I'm saying, Harrison? They told me that too back in the day. They was kind of.
He went to freak
He's actually only a 3-star recruit right now, though, which is surprising. So
what was that?
He's actually only a 3-star recruit right now, which is surprising.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. And LeBron, by the time he was 10th grade, I'll never forget. One of my buddies came up to me. This is before I ever heard of LeBron, and my buddy was like, "Hey, Danny Ainge went on the mic and said that there's a kid right now in 10th grade that's better than Kobe Bryant."
And they was talking about LeBron.
Talking about LeBron.
No,
and, it was before, internet and all that.
Right.
Right. I'm like, who, what? So my buddy pulled out Sports Illustrated. So I started reading about the LeBron kid as a sophomore. So I'm like, okay. Keep in mind, I was in Ohio. Remember, I went to school at Kent State. So Kent State and Akron, we share the same area. And I remember one of my old teammates was like, "Deion, that was the guy I was telling you about." I guess LeBron was 7, 8 years old, was out there playing with the 14, 15-year-old kids, just looking like a man child at 7, 8 years old. So
wow.
I've seen somebody close.
Me?
Yeah. No. Ronnie Fields.
Okay.
Y'all don't know who that is.
No.
Y'all don't know who Ronnie Fields. Those who he's the Chicago legend. Ronnie Dad Blaggett Fields.
Dad Blaggett.
Listen. He was they called him Jordan in high school. And he was actually compared to Kobe in high school. If you ever YouTube Ronnie Fields,
what happened to him?
You will see he was actually going to, he had got a full ride to DePaul University. DePaul used to be legit back in the day.
Oh, yeah. That's a basketball powerhouse.
And he ended up getting in a car accident, messed up his neck, and didn't make it pro. He played with Kevin Garnett at Farragut in Chicago, Illinois. And this dude now he couldn't beat Thornton in the championship. Now that was a whole nother with tie streaks and a lot of those. But I'm going to tell you something. the boy flat out can jump out the gym. He had like a 50-some inch vertical. He was doing everything Mike was doing in the air. He was a phenomenal, and Garnett really praised him. But he was on somebody's show here recently, and that he's a legend. Matter of fact, I messaged him on Facebook, and I said, "Dude, man, I actually watched you. We're the same age." And I think he ended up getting healthy and playing overseas, and but that he didn't have that career like he thought he was going to have. But he was awesome.
Yeah, he was drafted. So after Garnett was drafted in '95, he led the team his senior year to 11-1 record, averaged 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 4.5 blocks, 4 steals, 4.5 dunks, 32 points a game.
You read my stats?
He was legit.
4.5 blocks a game's insane.
And we talking about Chicago, and these boys was hooping. Like Farragut, I mean, these guys was hooping.
Right. So that's what I was about to say. Like the area we come from. I guarantee we can go and say same thing about Lucky. He had opportunity.
Yeah.
It's not like your guy had opportunity. I can take you where I come from, and I can show you guys as hey, this guy had a ton of talent.
Yeah.
But he went the wrong way.
Yep.
He doesn't have the opportunities that a lot of us have, because you go in there and you see those 3-ball or those games in the recreation center. Where I come from, Los Angeles, you see those and you're like, wow, that kid's better than that kid. It's just that they don't have the opportunity.
Right.
They don't have the resources that a lot of us had, so that's why I always look back and
one parent home. One parent in the home.
And that's why that saying come out is take a village.
Take a village. Yeah.
Because once you leave that one parent home, you have other people out there that's looking out for you. Because I know
mama at work.
Right. And if mom had a job, mom may be on the corner.
Right.
Maybe, over at the kids calling down, they the trap house.
Yep.
So it was a lot of factor that derail individuals for reaching their potential.
Right.
And that's why I'm passionate of what I do, for a career, for a living, is making sure you provide those avenues for those individuals.
So I'm glad you mentioned that. So let's get into it. What is it that
you do, Tommy?
Mr. G, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we got Mr. On the streets he's known as Mr. G. You know what I'm saying? I call him. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it PG.
Yeah. Keep it PG for the PJ. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But so ladies and gentlemen, as we've been talking and going on, but we do have Mr. Gasson here, and what is it that you do, sir?
Where do you want me to start?
Man,
you say you're from LA.
Mm-hmm.
What got you out of LA?
Before that, I'm from the urban area of Watts, California. So what brought me here, was I was fortunate enough to have that support of my community, because they knew I had a athletic talent, and that athletic talent, got me to where I'm at now. So I've been around. Academics derailed me from a lot of my dreams. Back when I was in high school, we didn't have stars. We called them blue chips. And coming out of high school, I was a blue chipper. I could have went to any college in this country for football. I had offers from Texas, USC, you name them. But what happened was the academic portion. Right. And it's funny, for the last 20 years, over 20 years, I've been an educator. And not only been an educator, but I've been working with individuals like myself that come from adverse backgrounds,
right,
that did not have the opportunities for academic. So for my first 15 years of my career, I worked as an academic advisor, working with first generation low income students, providing them educational resources and career resources so they can have opportunity to fight in this world.
Right. Was that Upper Bound?
That was Upper Bound.
Okay.
TRIO programs.
Trio, yep.
Shout out to TRIO programs. But because from the community we come from, the only way we think we can make it out of our situation, either being an athlete or being in some type of entertainment, i.e. actor or rapper. So being able to work with students to show them there's other avenues. You can be a doctor. Not only be a doctor, you can get a trade. You can be a plumber.
Yeah.
You can be, you can go out there and do other things than rapping or being an athlete.
Right.
So to be able to work in that type of situation, to provide that and over 15 years, provide those resources to those individuals, that was something that always made me feel like, okay, I gave back.
Right.
Because I have people in my community always telling me to give back. And the way you give back is to do what we're doing for you.
Right.
Because I used to always say, yeah, if I ever make it to the NFL, man, I'm going to come back and give you money. I'm going to give you. Like, no, I don't want money.
Yeah.
I want you to do what we're doing for you for other individuals.
Yeah.
So that always stuck with me.
Right.
So yeah, to see myself in the academic field. So now for the last, couple years, I'm a special education teacher now. I got in special education because I had a younger brother that was special need.
Okay.
He was more of a life skills individual. And remember when I was coaching for the Panthers, I had to leave because my younger brother, unfortunately passed away.
Yeah, may rest his soul.
So I'm continuing his legacy by being a special education teacher. Just making sure that again, still providing those outcomes,
right?
Avenues for individuals who are special needs,
right?
Also do some coaching.
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough to coach both your juniors. I had Little John first with the minor, then I had Mikey, over, so I was fortunate enough, to coach you guys' sons, see them grow into young men, because they have strong fathers. They also have Mikey as driver's education. Also, part-time. I do, so somebody out there, I do driver's education. Look me up.
Yeah, it works.
It works.
That little joker gone.
Yeah, out of here, So there's a lot of things that I do in this community that I feel like that I impact.
Right. And it's a lot of things that you do in this community as well that doesn't get recognized. You know what I mean? That especially being a African American male, a positive African American male that's in this community that's doing certain things that. And the crazy thing about it is when we express the African American part or whatever the case may be, it's not because we put so much on ethnicity or color or anything like that. It's just because a lot of that stuff go unrecognized, and it's kind of like, with the young man, with Darius, that the accomplishments that he has made, and is a lot of people just not talking about it. Mm-hmm. So it's like, we want to give you your flowers while you still here and tell you thank you for everything that you do, because regardless of how you think, it may just be a little bit, but you impact so many. It's kind of like, because you talk to parents, you make sure. I remember when you worked for Upper Bound, you was everywhere. Each school making sure these kids had their grades right. You was talking to their parents and made sure that they nutrition, making sure that they had food. So it was so many things that you was doing and that you still doing now within a confined area in your building. Big shout out to Northwest, Mr. Cooper out there. Gave you a chance out there, and you doing what you supposed to do with it. And so we just want to give you your flowers while you're here, and
appreciate it.
Because not a lot of people recognize a lot of the people in the background. Right. You took. Just your coaching. You took a team that didn't have very many talented players, but you had some of the highest accolades come out of that brand new school that schools that's been built around here hasn't had yet. And so and no one's talking about that. You know what I mean? How you've taken kids and made them players and developed them and changed who they were and now they are getting the recognitions on Max Prep on in the newspapers, and you know, only thing they see is such and such, you know, second team this, such and such all conference this, but it doesn't say second team all conference this because of, you know, so we want to make sure you get your flowers while you're here, and keep doing what you're doing, because you know, not a lot of people can do what we do and continue to do it for what we do it for.
Right. And you gotta remember, you know, I'm not in it for the recognition.
Right.
You know, I like to be the guy behind, you know, out of the scene, because I've been in their shoes.
Right.
I had my accolades as an athlete, you know. So I do appreciate those kind words, because it's like, it's always, again, it's a village.
Absolutely.
You know, we have that village. You know, you get the opportunity. I mentioned JT earlier. JT gave me my first coaching opportunity here in Lincoln, and that blossomed into a lot of other opportunities for me. Again, I mentioned I had the opportunity to coach your son. When I coached with JT, that's when I had Little John. That was my first ever coaching job.
Right.
When I had his son.
Right.
You know, so I was able to, from there, take advantage of the opportunity that was presented because of all the success that we had. I know we on a serious note, but you know,
we're gonna tell this story when we get. We're gonna tell the story when we get back from break. Okay. Yeah, when we gotta take a quick break. We're gonna tell this story. Look, we got a crazy story for y'all. Every time we get together, we gonna tell it when we get back.
Shout out to the missiles.
Play ball! Summertime is here, and so is another action-packed baseball season with the Lincoln Salt Dogs. Bring your whole crew to Haymarket Park to experience the magic under the lights and the thrill of the game. Enjoy daily specials like Wiener Wednesday, Thirsty Thursday, Fireworks Friday, and Family Fun Day Sunday, plus special events and discounts. Don't miss out on the excitement.
Strike three, you're out.
Visit saltdogs.com to see this week's promotions and secure your tickets to unleash the fun.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations, now 5 Lincoln locations. That's 25% more locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11, located right alongside the 93.7 The Ticket Studios at 1040 O Street.
Are you or someone you love struggling with substance use? The Bridge Behavioral Health in Lincoln offers outpatient therapy for those 19 and over. The Bridge is conveniently located in the South Haymarket and near city bus lines. With payment options through insurance and a sliding fee scale, services are available for any adult 19 and over seeking help. Call 402-477-3951 to learn more or schedule your appointment today. The Bridge Behavioral Health is a local substance use treatment facility offering hope and a solid foundation for recovery through substance use treatment and behavioral health interventions. At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just the professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
In a world where businesses are facing daily cyber threats, you need protection like never before. Don't let hackers and malware companies compromise your business success. Stay ahead of data breaches with Hamilton Cybersecurity. Let Hamilton provide you with peace of mind that your business is protected. Our experts identify and mitigate risks before they become disasters. As your trusted partner, we help you protect your valuable information. Hire your local cybersecurity experts. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Your sprinklers are watering the street or flooding your backyard. If you're on a list that doesn't exist, it's time for Judson Irrigation. At Judson Irrigation, Lee or Lacey or Judson will make an appointment. You pick the time and they'll be there to fix your sprinkler system. Now that's service, a dying art these days.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodman is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Now back to the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Yeah, I like how they come in.
Yeah, we back. Yeah, we
you
back.
treat that every time, Harrison.
Yeah, we back. Hey, it's crazy how like the world works in mysterious ways. You know, we were just talking about mentorship and how Dion do this. Lo and behold, one of his students just came walking down the street. We invited them in and whatnot. They got to reunite. You know, so that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So we told y'all about a story that will only listen.
It actually changed the way LPS for middle school does their championship games now because you got to understand that's because of us.
Yeah. So there was once upon a time I coached basketball at Park Middle School and Dion coached at Mickle. Now I had the toughest team in the city, undefeated, many years undefeated. My boys' team undefeated. We was on our way to play Mickle. The week we was playing Mickle,
undefeated. Make sure we
was playing Mickle.
Just like mid-season, late in the season, you're both undefeated. Where is that?
Yes.
Late season.
Late season, undefeated. The week we playing Mickle, I get the flu,
quote unquote.
Week we playing Mickle, I get the flu.
Is this a flu game story?
No, check it. So I get the flu. The day we playing Mickle, the night before, I get rushed to the hospital because of the flu. I am in the hospital. I had to stay overnight. We playing them Saturday morning. I am literally begging my doctor to get me out. I told her I'll come back. Just let me go to the game.
He said I'll come back.
Yeah. So we have pumped this game up to the point to where so long story short, I couldn't make it to the game. So my assistant coach had to take over.
Coaches don't play.
You know.
Well, I know who won.
You know.
Yeah, we know.
No, yep.
Was it at least close? Was it a close game?
Mickle won. Mickle won.
That'd be nice. He caught 15 points.
I don't even know what the score. I don't even know what the score was.
What was the score?
Well, I mean, we won at least about 15.
Okay.
I mean, that was a margin of victory every game.
Okay. So I'm not even gonna argue with that because I wasn't there. But this is what I will say. He knows it like I know it. If I would have been at that game,
shout out to my sister.
Because if I would have made it, he knows like I know. He had to come in and check some of my boys.
Right.
Because of the simple fact of, God bless my assistant coach, but he just, he couldn't have the rain like I had the rain on them boys. It would have been a totally different story.
Right.
So you saying if you was there,
he knows
you would have Phil Jackson the team.
He knows
into
that
a championship.
He knows that.
Right. Honestly, yeah. You got to remember, the demographic at that in those schools.
Yeah.
And Mike knew how to handle those individuals.
Yeah.
It was time where I had to step in as the coach for Mike.
For me.
Just to tell them guys, hey, because
so you had the Pistons, you had the bad boys,
right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I had the Lakers.
And
I had Showtime.
No.
I had Showtime.
But check it though. This is what I mean. Like one of my kids off that team right now. He went D1 in Louisiana. He moved to Louisiana, went D1, and this how troubled those kids were. And God help them as they go through their journey now. But half of those kids on that team, I know at least two of them. I'm gonna say two of them I know for sure is right now doing federal time.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Which it hurts me, but they had talent. Those boys had talent, and if they only would have listened, they could have went further than what they are right now. So, but that rivalry right there, me and Dion talk about the food games, and the crazy thing about it was, so when we go to the girls, he had undefeated girls, I had undefeated girls. So look, this is what the city was about to do.
Right.
We was about to rent out a high school.
It was North
Star gym, and it was the city championship was going to be in the high school gym, but it got snowed out.
So the next year, LPS adopted the city championship, the city playoff.
Yeah.
To where now they wanted to see, because that would have been
because
the girls game would have been.
Yeah, the girls game would have been.
You all just need to stop meeting in the championship, because obviously it ain't meant to be.
Right.
It's not meant to be for y'all to coach the game.
But we ended up coming together though.
We did.
And when we came together, it was a league of four.
Yeah. When we came together,
it was
great. We was
like,
dirty
okay,
town.
let's get together.
Yeah, it was dirty town. We came together. We took another championship.
Oh yeah.
But the girls would have been fire. I had the McKenna twins.
Yeah.
I had Brianna Golden. I had
the Delaney Roberts.
Yep.
Who was at East. All my girls are from East. A few of them went to Northeast. So we.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, after one, I do admit, the boys, you will never hear me admit.
Right.
If any of my girls out there listening, I'm not down to you guys, but he was stacked.
Yeah.
You had the girl one, the Xavier.
Yep.
What's the name? Your team was
we were stacked.
We
were stacked.
Yeah, we're talking about. He worked at the airport with us.
Yeah. So we was low.
Big Mike.
We was low. Yeah. Kenya.
We're gonna be a minute. I'm hearing the music. Dion, listen, it's been great having you on the show tonight.
Yes.
Man.
Mike gonna be still thinking about that name.
I show him.
Great time. Look, we covered a lot of stuff, and hopefully we entertained you all tonight before bedtime.
Before y'all shoot up y'all money.
Oh man, happy.
That's what we're about to go do right now.
Shoot up your money.
Man, y'all. Hopefully y'all have a safe. Yeah. And I do say safe.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, as y'all are.
Have a safe tomorrow.
Yeah, safe tomorrow.
4th of July, baby.
Enjoy your day off if you have a day off. Malone Radio Show, man.
Man, we're gonna have Dion back, man.
I hope so, man. Hey, I want to thank you guys for having me here, man. It means a lot. Like I said, man, I go way back with you guys.
Way
Took
back
me
like
to Ohio
Cadillac.
State game.
Hey, we go back. Hey,
I never forget that.
Hey,
Ohio State first year. I never forget
that's
that.
right.
We go back like teeth with no goals.
He said teeth with no goals.
We out of here.
Man, y'all have a great week. This Malone Radio Show. We'll see you next week.
Peace.